Hello again, my name is Jonathan Hammock, and today I'm going to do a review on the BBC series Doctor Who.
The first question, the question that must never be answered, hidden in plain sight, the question you've been running from all your life. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
Okay, Doctor Who is a British science fiction television show based on an alien humanoid that is called a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. And this Time Lord is known as the Doctor around in the universe, and he travels in a time machine that looks like a phone booth called the TARDIS, and he always travels around with a companion. The very first Doctor Who episode aired November 23rd, 1963. So this show's been around since my mother was born, so it has to be good.
You said that's my dad. What's going on? Dinosaurs on a spaceship.
The acting on the show is phenomenal. Just to name a couple of the actors on this show, Matt Smith and everyone's favorite Doctor, David Tennant, who also played in the Harry Potter series. The acting of the show is overall really phenomenal and good, even though the show has seen 11 Doctors so far since 1963. It's been consistent, and the story just gets stronger and stronger as it progresses. Okay, now to talk a little bit about the story of Doctor Who. Doctor Who is a Time Lord that has a phone booth that can travel into time and space, right? Yeah, but he's also the last of his kind. He trapped his whole race into a time-locked war with the Daleks, so none of them can get out, so he is the last of his kind. But the story progresses in a way where he fights these amazing villains and enemies that just makes the story more richer. Just to name a few, I would say this top and hardest enemy he had to fight were the Weeping Angels. They are a benevolent species, so they're almost like godlike in some fashion, but their greatest weakness is their quantum lock. So the instant they're not being observed, they appear as stone, but the instant you blink or turn away, they are able to move faster than you can believe. And their ability is they can send you back in time, feeding off the time paradox from which you were here in the present, and then sending you back into the past. Now, the second enemy I would have to say are the Silents. They are like some kind of Slender Man looking aliens in this show, and their ability is you can observe them, and then you'll freak out like, oh my god, it's an alien right there. What's going on? And the minute you turn around, you're like, oh, what did you want for breakfast? So they're a really good and tough enemy that he goes up against.
Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink.
The cinematography for the show has been phenomenal, especially over the years since the show came out in 1963. It's really good to watch the old ones and see how it evolves over the years, not only story-wise, but also visually. So it's good to watch the old Doctor Who, so you're like, oh, then you can see the strings and that effect. But now the effects and sound and the visual effects are done on a level where sometimes I think I'm watching an actual movie and not a TV series. So the effects and special effects and cinematography, camera work is phenomenal in this show, and I really enjoy it and I love it. It doesn't bother me at all, and I know it won't bother anyone as well.
When I was 7, I had an imaginary friend. Last night was the night before my wedding.
Come on, Pod.
My imaginary friend came back. Okay, your box is a spaceship. It's really, really a spaceship. We are in space! Woo!
And overall, I would just have to rate this show. I would have to totally rate this show a 5 out of 5. It's the greatest show I've ever seen in a long time. If you want to really get into it, I would just say skip ahead and start watching The Angels. The Angels are they're sick. They're awesome. And you guys have a nice day. Thank you very much.